Hello, everyone. Welcome to the channel. Thank you so much for tuning in to today's reading. Happy Wednesday. I hope you've all been having a really wonderful week so far, and I'm so excited to be back with you here again with another energy update for our beautiful collective here on YouTube. I'm going to start by shuffling the Soul's Journey cards because I want to start by pulling an emotion card. I have felt a lot of really strong emotions lately, and I'm sure many of you have been picking up on these as well, which, by the way, I would love to hear from you in the comments section. If you do feel guided to let me know how you've been doing this week or what's been going on in your world, your timeline, your dimension. Of course, we all are on different timelines and waves, spiritually speaking, so not every message here may connect with you personally. Please always only take what resonates and feels good and aligned for you at an intuitive level. With that being said, if you would like to tune your energy more strongly into the reading, you can always do so by liking the video and also double checking to be sure that you are subscribed to the channel. These are forms of energetic transference, and this allows me to pick up more easily on your energy and channel more specifically for you and your situation. So the emotion card to come out here is actually the card change. And immediately I felt that this is your external world beginning to reflect the changes that you have been making for quite some time internally. So over the course of the next few weeks or months, you can expect this to pick up momentum where increasingly you will notice that your external manifested reality is beginning to deliver to you the details of the shifts that you have been making within yourself energetically. And I specifically feel that there is a very powerful love connection that is aligning here. I have been picking up a lot of positive momentum kind of energy in a particular love situation for a long time. So take this as it resonates, but for many of you, I feel as though something is on the brink of happening or really coming to a head here. And you may be able to feel this as kind of a restlessness. You might feel this surge of love or happiness that sometimes seems to come completely out of nowhere. You may even catch glimpses of what is aligning for you in love in meditation, when you're about to fall asleep. I'm hearing specifically while you're listening to music, some of these types of love visions, as I'm calling them, may come through. And of course, to confirm this download, at the bottom of the Energy Oracle card stack, we have Door to Romance upright, and of course, the Unconditional Love card, the Angel of Love, which has really been coming up to represent your frequency, that you are that angel of love, so to speak, that bearer of the frequency of unconditional love, that is the most powerful frequency on the planet. And I feel that holding that frequency at this time is really opening powerful doors for you, specifically when it comes to love and things beginning to change very quickly in your love life physically, or beginning to physically reflect some of the inner work you've been doing to break down those barriers of separation between you and you, which those barriers are essentially self-judgments that block the flow of unconditional love through your being. You've really done the inner work to fully love, accept, and embrace your own self. And that is what is really magnetizing your energetic field with that unconditional love frequency. I have to say, for many of you, I've been really sensing a very specific love union beginning to align itself as a result of these powerful energetic shifts or changes. This specifically feels as though it is culminating at the point of this supermoon, which is actually a blue moon. And I felt this wave of chills and heard the message, believe in the impossible. Someone I'm channeling into here may actually be dealing with a particular love situation that has this element of magic to it, meaning there is something here that almost feels too good to be true or almost like impossible. It may be that you are sensing this alignment coming together, but your conscious logical mind is telling you it would be impossible or improbable. I'm getting a very strong message from your guides to trust your feelings over your logic in this scenario and at this time, because your feelings are really the GPS of your life and guiding you, speaking to you. It's almost like your spirit guides have been communicating to you, especially recently, through certain emotions, specifically certain positive emotions that you may be having either glimpses of, or for some of you, you might be feeling them consistently. And it's only the doubt that actually gets in the way and blocks some of that. Yeah, with the root chakra reversed, things may feel as though they are shifting very fast in the physical world. This can actually affect you in many different ways. It can cause you to feel as though, almost as though reality is literally shifting around you. It can feel like magic on the one hand because it can cause you to see a lot more visible synchronicities like repeating numbers, specifically the number 1111 is coming out. I'm getting you might be seeing certain even signs throughout your day, like feathers or signs through music. It's almost like this magic is in the air for you. But at the same time, on the other side of that coin, when reality is shifting very quickly, you might also feel a little destabilized at times. You might almost feel a little bit disoriented, a little bit unsure of exactly where things are going, which is why you're being so asked to surrender your need to fully know here, to apply logic and to really lean in to where the intuition is leading you, with the thinking woman reversed and the third eye chakra in the upright position. Your third eye is extremely active right now, by the way. I am getting that you might even be getting like third eye tingles or sensations in the forehead and head area. Now, of course, I am not a medical professional, so always consult with a doctor or a professional regarding any physical symptoms, but I do sense a lot of third eye activity, and that chakra center is located in the head region, specifically between the eyes, but really, I feel that this energy could be felt or affecting really that whole forehead area. So I want to get more details on this powerful love. I just keep getting the urge to laugh in this reading. There's almost like a beautifully playful energy that I feel your spirit guides are really tapped into at this time, that you yourself might be feeling. It's an indication of this connection that is aligning itself for you. Now, when I say aligning itself, know that this could be someone that you've already met. This could be someone from your past that you have a history with. This could be someone you've met recently, someone that you've connected with in the astral realm, the 5D, or in dreams. This also could be someone that you've met futuristically, because time doesn't exist at the level of energy. So take this as it connects. But what I will say is you will recognize what person or connection I'm talking about, because it is one that when it comes in and aligns itself, it feels very good. It checks out to your intuition. It pulls you into it in a very positive way. It is light, and even if it was a situation or person that carried heavy energy in the past, when this does align or harmonize itself, you will recognize it because it now is free of that heavy energy. It feels very light. And again, the key here is your intuition will really be giving you the green light here when this does align. For some of you, you may actually have felt very conflicted recently. You may have multiple people in your field from your past or your present romantically. You may be unsure as to which connection I'm talking about here. And the key is here, if you're feeling unsure, it could be a sign that you're trying to put it together through your mind, when actually what's happening here is something that will be recognized by the soul when it happens. And I'm also getting it will be undeniable. That confusion won't be there when this situation or connection does fully align itself, because it will feel so clear and so right to you. I will say that if you are a divine feminine listening, which I know many of you are, you have really been stepping into your true empowerment. And that is actually how you've raised your frequency to the point where you are able to call in this very powerful love connection. I'm picking up that if you are resonating with this reading, you are destined to experience a beautiful, profound love that most people never get to experience in a lifetime. But this is because you've expanded your energy to have the capacity to hold such a vibrational, such a high vibrational love connection consistently enough in your field to then interact with it consistently in the physical world. And most people haven't done that kind of energetic expansion work. So even if they catch glimpses of this kind of a love, they aren't able to hold the frequency of it and sustain it. Essentially, because you've learned to practice that unconditional love frequency, you are now aligning yourself with something very powerful. And again, for some of you, you may know exactly who or what this person is. For others of you, it may be much less clear, but know that when it does fully align, it will make itself visible, clear, and known in the physical world, and there will not be that doubt present when this does fully come together for you. So if you are a divine feminine as well, I have to say I'm picking up on a masculine energy who has been thinking very, very heavily about you at this time, with the thinking man upright. Now, this could be, and for many of you will be, the person that you are aligning with romantically, but for others of you, this also could be someone different. So take the energies as they connect. But I am going to be reshuffling the cards here, and I want to know more about this masculine energy that is thinking of you or fixated on you. I saw the letters R, O, and Y for someone. This is something that, with the Knight of Pentacles upright, this is a very patient energy, meaning it's not going anywhere. It has a very steady feel to it. Whoever this person is, they are very driven. This most likely shows up in different ways in their life. So I saw diamonds. I don't know why. Diamond jewelry, diamonds, crystals, white crystals, something along those lines for someone. This particular masculine is someone with a very trustworthy, reliable kind of energy. For some reason, I'm getting that they might work with their hands. That won't be for everyone, but I see someone doing something with their hands, so that might be related to their work. This person has a very gentle spirit as well, is what I'm getting from them. Because they are so driven and ambitious, they are someone who really perseveres towards their own goals, but I'm getting that either already or very soon, you are going to become one of those so-called goals that they are perseverant towards. So if this is someone you've already met, you have sparked something within this person that has caused them to really want to apply that same perseverant energy they apply towards their life goals to, I hate to say attaining you or attaining this connection, but it kind of is like that. This person, they see you as this prize and they want to have a chance with you or a chance to connect with you. So I want to read a bit more into this situation and see what's going on here. So the first card we have from the traditional tarot is the Three of Pentacles. And that's clarified by the Queen of Wands reversed and the Eight of Cups in the upright position. So I feel like I am picking up on a masculine energy here who is feeling completely disconnected from this Queen of Wands reversed energy, which could be some kind of a karmic feminine connection in their life. Now, I have to say that for some of these masculines, the energy that I'm actually getting here is that you, divine feminine, really stands out to this person. So even if there isn't a specific karmic feminine here, I'm getting that it's almost like they see you as very different from a lot of other feminine energies that they have connected with in the past. And the word magical keeps coming out here, like this person sees you as this magical being of light and love. Again, for some of you, I could be speaking futuristically. I just get this sense of them completely losing interest in the possibility of connecting with any other feminine energy besides you because of this almost like a sense of awe that they're feeling around you and your energy. With the Eight of Cups reversed, I feel that this person's dating life or romantic life in general has left them feeling really disappointed. And this is leading them to abandon something from their past, whether it's an old way of dating, of connecting with other people, whether this is a relationship or connection that could be that karmic feminine represented by that Queen of Wands reversed, if there is a specific person in their life. And even getting that if this is someone you haven't met yet, then this is someone that you're sensing yourself connected to who is actually in the process of letting go of a particular karmic feminine energy in their life or a certain relationship or connection. It's almost like someone saying, I give up, like I'm done with going about love and romance in this way because it's not fulfilling me. I want to connect with something truly genuine and authentic and real. And that is actually what is leading them to you, Divine Feminine. It's like even if the two of you haven't met, their soul is calling out for you subconsciously. They are feeling completely unfulfilled by these past people and things in their life, possibly feeling disillusioned, particularly in love or romance. And again, it's like in the quantum field, this is actually connecting them with you energetically, whether this is someone from your past, present, or future, and that longing they have for realness, for authenticity. And I keep hearing like looking for truth. This person is looking for truth, and your energy, Divine Feminine, embodies truth. And that is what is really magnetically pulling the two of you together in a very quantum way at this time. I also see that you, Divine Feminine, are in this state of really focusing on how to bring your gifts and talents to life, into the world. I have to also briefly touch on the fact that at the bottom of the deck, meaning something that might be a little bit hidden from you consciously, is this card looking for a sign. And I don't know, guys, this energy is so profound. It's so like romantic, emotionally charged. It's kind of fairy tale-esque here, what's coming through. But it's almost as though this person is looking for a sign when it comes to love and romance, looking for something real. And I do feel that that is going to be you. Even if this person hasn't met you yet, they are beginning to energetically connect with you. This might even be, in a recent reading, I talked about a high profile person or someone with a public facing image that I felt connecting energetically in a stronger way with some of our collective. And for those of you who resonated with that reading, this might be the same person because I keep getting this might be someone that has some kind of an image to upkeep or some kind of a public facing image, whether that's that they're famous or very well known, or whether it's that they are well known in their community or at the workplace. So if this reading is resonating and you haven't yet listened to that reading about a high profile person, I do recommend going back on my channel a little bit and exploring that as well. The interesting thing is, this card feels very mirrored, this look for a sign card, because it's mirrored in your energy as well. I feel as though you are being asked by your guides to keep your eyes open and to look for a sign from this person, from their higher self, from their soul. So this could be in the form of song lyrics, something you see even through media or through a show. This could be something out of the blue. I'm getting that if you keep your eyes open for it, this is something that you won't be able to miss. And this will be a sign almost from this person's higher self that there has been movement in the quantum field between the two of you, bringing you together now energetically, even if you haven't yet visibly seen that movement in the physical realm. This will be a sign for you to hold the faith or to remain open and optimistic about this person or situation. Again, for whoever this is for, I feel like I might just be speaking to a specific group of people here, but with the Temperance card reversed, I feel like this connected with the Hanged Man. A divine feminine I'm tuned into here has, although you've been very focused on sharing your gifts and abilities with the world, you've also been learning a powerful lesson recently in your life generally and possibly in romance as well, which is you lead the way into this new earth that we are beginning to embody through your example, the example of your energy and your frequency, and that you cannot force an awakening in someone who isn't ready to wake up. And it's not possible to force someone to face aspects of their unconscious self that they aren't yet ready to see. Because I feel that for someone who's tuned into here, I saw the number 333. You might be someone who is feeling a bit discouraged because you may have found yourself in situations where you've had to pull back or withdraw your energy from a person that you deeply cared about, romantically or platonically, because their lower vibration or the heaviness around their field was actually beginning to energetically impact you and weigh you down vibrationally, which actually affected your ability to continue living your soul purpose here on earth. And I'm getting that this is very difficult for someone I'm tuned into here because you are very empathic and therefore very aware of other people, how they're feeling, and their reactions to you and even to your boundaries. But with Angel of Balance upright, you've really had to bring yourself into balance here. If this is something that you haven't done yet, It may be that today, on this very powerful supermoon, you are being asked to renew your focus on why you are truly here from a spiritual perspective, on your real purpose here, whether it's a passion, a gift, a business, something you're sharing with the world, and to have the courage and the confidence to set boundaries accordingly around that passion and purpose, to keep your vibration in a very high, clear, and balanced state. There may actually be some lingering karmic patterns or energies from your past that, with the retrograde, have been coming back up to the surface. I'm getting that many of these are only whispers and echoes of what they once were, but they might be reminders of something that you've gone through in the past, a person that you used to connect with, someone that you used to be with romantically, etc. Some of these things, or even people, may be coming back up in your life or in your mind, but I'm getting that you've already broken free of them. It's like if any of these remnant, outdated karmic patterns are coming back up, the purpose of that is solely to show you how far you've come and how much you've expanded. I'm hearing a message from your guides that sometimes things show up in your life from your past simply to prove to you just how much you've grown, so that you can take a moment of powerful self-reflection and really reinforce that sense of how much you've been expanding spiritually, emotionally, and energetically into the person that you now are. I'm hearing a message that just because you manifest something from the past to return, or something comes back because of course, your very beautiful magnetic energy, that doesn't necessarily mean it's for you. And this supermoon is asking us to use discernment when it comes to things that come up in our life, opportunities, people, things that come back, and to ask ourselves, is this really aligned with the person that I now have expanded into and who I am continuously becoming? Of course, if the answer brings forth a sense of passion, excitement, enthusiasm, that is a resounding yes. But if you have to hesitate, or you feel kind of this contraction in your energy field when you ask that question, is this for me now? That might actually be a sign that it's something you've outgrown. And just because it happened to come back around doesn't necessarily mean that it is meant to remain. And so I feel like someone may be dealing with some of the side effects of simply being so magnetic, meaning you emanate such a powerful energy, specifically that energy of unconditional love that we've been discussing, that you may be attracting all kinds of things, just like a very powerful magnet can attract extremely valuable items to it, but it can equally attract things that are of no value, what we might even consider to be garbage. And that might be a comparison to how you may be attracting all kinds of things into your life right now, both things that would be really serving you and aligned with you moving forward, and things that you might discern to discard. I'm getting that prioritizing your mental, physical, and emotional health, your well-being with the health card, is the most important thing you can do to keep yourself aligned with your spiritual purpose. This is because your physical body is literally the vessel through which all creation flows. Everything that you do, that you write, that you sing, paint, create, however you channel energy, it's all being downloaded through your body. So the supermoon today is also asking us to evaluate how we are treating our physical vessel and how we can honor ourselves more fully and completely. So, what else can I channel for the beautiful souls listening to this reading? Goddess of the moon, divine feminines, stay in your true power. You are radiant at this time. You are really shining, and people are beginning to notice whether they are indicating this to you or not. Keep your heart open with the fourth chakra, the heart chakra, in the upright position. Your heart openness is the most beautiful and also the most powerful thing about you. I'm also getting that something you create or do in the world involves open-heartedness. So this might be at your work, your profession, but I'm getting that it's less about the literal things that you do, the words that you use, the whatever, the technique in whatever you're doing. And it's more about the energy. The true value of what you're doing is the energy, your energy that is being infused into that physical creation and expression of a piece of your soul. And what really makes those creations so valuable is that open heart chakra energy that is being infused into what you do, that so many people are craving and needing at this time. Woman holding a heart in the reverse position. Can I get a clarifier? You may be in the process of surrendering something when it comes to love. Allowing yourself to release heavy energies, specifically romantically, with attachment reversed, even if at times it means allowing yourself to be alone, having the courage to prioritize your own happiness, peace, and alignment, and to surrender the outcomes and timelines, even if that means temporarily spending more time on your own, specifically in a romantic context. So, wow, a lot of messages coming through. I felt a lot towards the end centering around this supermoon. So I feel the guides have more to say there. And in the extended reading on Patreon, we will be channeling more into what you might need to know from your guides on this supermoon, any additional messages that want to come through. I will also be channeling more about that very powerful, the only thing I can call it is a soul reunion. It has very much a divine counterpart feel to it. And it's been coming through very consistently, not just in the reading, but leading up to the reading, I kept receiving these energetic downloads about how powerfully a love situation is coming into alignment in the physical world. So I want to dive deeper into what that could potentially look like moving forward in the extended reading, potential timelines and outcomes there, as well as what is going on in the mind and heart of the masculine energy that was coming through most dominantly in this reading, what they are thinking or feeling, what their higher self wants to communicate to you, Divine Feminine. And of course, as always, we will be channeling any other pieces of information that want to come through that reading that you will co-manifest through your presence there. So if you're feeling guided to the extended version of the reading on Patreon, the link to that is in the pinned comment and description box under the video. For now, I'm going to close this first reading here on YouTube with the Rumi Oracle card, the Lover and the Beloved. So I'm just going to read a little bit from the guidebook here. When you move beyond consciousness, you caress the beloved. When you move into the unknown, beyond everything, the beloved caresses you. Rumi. And the guidebook also says, O sweet beloved, the divine, the great beloved has a passionate desire for you, to love you, to touch you, to make the divine presence known to you, so that you will cease to fear the darkness, take delight in all of life, and become mesmerized by the beauty of love in its endless emanations. But how we resist love at first, oh yes, we have been burned before, have we not? So then, can you allow the great beloved to reach for you, to receive that sacred touch every day, to be spoken to with words of love, to receive? If you find this difficult, now is the time to gently, carefully tend to the walls you once placed between yourself and life. Walls of tentativeness, excessive caution, fear of abandonment and betrayal, doubt of your own lovableness, and doubts based on past pain without substance. You are so much greater than the crumbling walls. You are too vast a sea for that small puddle of thought now. The oceanic world of love is your true home, and the sun is beating down upon you. So, wow, what a beautiful place to close the reading. Thank you so much again to all of you tuned in here today. And of course, if you do want to continue on with me in the extended Patreon reading, the link to that is in the pinned comment and description box under the video. Otherwise, I am sending you all so much love today. Have a beautiful remainder of your week, and I will connect with you here again in Friday's reading.